universe open. Alright everyone, so we've gotten a better look at the fourth Spinosaurus in this spot here. As you can see, it's much up close. And we've also gotten a look at it in a Roblox game. And I even own a toy of it. It was right in front of me and I didn't even know it. So it is basically the third Spino, you know. Except the difference is the third Spinosaurus has like a dent in it, you know, from battling. So it's got that. But the toy, it doesn't have that. So, you know, and you can even see my Roblox avatar right here doesn't have that. So technically that's the fourth Spino sale. But yes, we're going to be going through the T-Rex boss for Roblox, how to beat it. But first, there's a Spinosaurus Easter egg. The fourth Spinosaurus chases you, funnily enough. So yes, this is my video about the fourth Spinosaurus. There's a massive Mosasaurus and a Mosasaurus chasing me. So two Mosasauruses, funnily enough, and only one Spinosaurus. But yes, there is an Easter egg where the Spinosaurus actually does attack the boat. It is pretty rare. I think it's like, I don't know. It definitely got to a point where it was like a 1 in 5 shot for me. So basically the Mosasaurus rams at you, right? And you have to pick left or right. And, you know, it'll be on the right side of you, so pick left to avoid it, basically. But sometimes you'll realize the Mosasaurus doesn't ram you, but you'll get the left and right option. That's because there's a Spinosaurus on your side, specifically this one. I assume it is just meant to represent the third one, but considering the fourth one is the exact same as the third one without the dent, it basically is the fourth one. I mean, I don't think they really thought through that much, but yeah. And there's the Aurora Borealis in the background. I thought that was, you know, Aura. That was Aura, me fighting off the Spinosaurus and Mosasaurus in my SX boat whilst under the Aurora Borealis. Like, that's just so cool. I had to get that for a video. But yeah, I think I got like 1 minute 30 seconds of footage of Spino. Obviously, it pops up for like 10 seconds to attack your boat and it's gone. But yeah, I just thought that was a lot of fun. Had to put it in before we do the T-Rex boss fight. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think the Roblox Spinosaurus is cool? Obviously, yes, it doesn't look entirely realistic. There was a glitch there, by the way. I don't know what happened. But yeah, anyway, moving on to the T-Rex boss. How do you defeat it easily? I have got the strat for you. So, unfortunately, the Spino sale has sold out. There's only 50,000 of them. They've all sold out. But I still believe the T-Rex head is in stock. Yesterday it was at like 13,000 sold or something. And the Quetzalcoatlus wings, there's plenty of them. Only 2,000 sold or something. But here, this is the strat. What you want to do is basically your enemy becomes your ally in this. So the raptors, whilst they are attacking you, you can use them as platforms. So when the Rex stomps down, it creates this shockwave of red, basically. And if it hits you, it takes so much damage. Like, I think 2 or 3 of them, if they hit you, will destroy you. And obviously, you know, if you die in this game, you have to restart from the start again. You only get 1 free revive. Besides that, it's 30 Robux. And I know we do not want to pay 30 Robux. I paid 60 maybe, just to get on with it. But, you know, I had to try out all the strats. So, what you want to do, once you're at 1,000 meters, you get the gun, right? To face off the Velociraptors. Right, that's an easy mission. What you want to do is keep that gun and weld it to your car. Basically on the inside, you know, while you're driving on the driving stick, put it there. And then once you get to here, you grab the gun and then walk in. That way you don't have to pick up the guns from the supply crates, because I know the guns spawn at the same time as the Rebirth Raptors, and while the Raptors are chasing you, it makes it almost impossible to grab a gun. So you want to have your gun beforehand, basically, so you don't have to, you know, pick up another gun, because it took me ages to get a gun from the ground while fending off from these Raptors. So as you can see, one of these Raptors jumped on top. That was very bad. I think it did do quite a bit of damage to me. You can see it does quite a lot. So don't want raptors jumping on top of each other. If you can avoid that, avoid it. Try not to move, basically. Just stay on them, but keep jumping. If you jump, you'll take less damage from them. And also pick Zora Bennett as your person, because Zora will heal you. But Duncan, do not pick Duncan at all, because my friends, they would pick Duncan. He would shoot the red flare, and yes, it attacks the raptors, but it also attacks you, so it can kill you quicker. It's like, do not pick that. Pick Zora for the heal, really good. And then, yeah, obviously that will knock out the T-Rex there, and when the T-Rex is knocked out, I had to drop my gun, oops, but thankfully the raptors, you know, they weren't too bad. They allowed me to pick it up, and I could just shoot the T-Rex here. So yeah, that's basically the strat. Weld the gun to your car once you get to 1k, drive on. If you have food from the start, you know, at the gas station, weld it to your car as well to, you know, replenish your hunger. And then, yeah, basically just don't kill the raptors and try not to move at all. If your friends are moving, your friends are not your friends, all right? Get rid of them. Just allow them to die. And by the way, that also brings me to a bonus point. If you do die in this, but your friend is still alive and they manage to make it to the end, you will get the reward as well. You'll get the T-Rex head. And also, I don't know, if you've done all three, you'll get the Aquilops as well. So, yeah, basically, yeah. That is it. And, you know, if you want, you don't have to, but I would recommend killing off the army of raptors here. So you're going to watch me do it. I thought it was quite satisfying. There's like a ton of them. Rebirth raptors, just finish them all off. I thought it was pretty funny. But yeah, once the T-Rex is gone, your threat's all gone, you can just attack the raptors out. It's super fun. And yeah, I do really appreciate this. So obviously, you know, the Spinosaurus and Mosasaurus, they were a more blocky model. I feel like it was to fit the aesthetic of the game. But these guys seem like actual models were transferred over to the game developers, like the Rebirth Raptor, T-Rex, even the Titanosaurus at the end of this, and also Quetzalcoatlus in the chain game. We'll hopefully do gameplay of that tomorrow, because, you know, the wings aren't selling well. People aren't getting them because there's a glitch. You can't do it on mobile. You can only do it on computer. But yeah, as you can see here is the Titanosaurus at the end of it and the reward. I do feel like the Rebirth T-Rex head is probably the hardest, but if you don't have friends, then we know it's really hard to get friends. I'm just joking, but still, you know, the Quetz one is going to be difficult, so definitely pair up. I got my brother to help me do it, so thank you to him. But yeah, then also I do have people in my community, like my moderators and, you know, just community members. I help them out. As you can see here, this is Chunky Chicken, my Discord moderator of the ProC server, so join it, by the way. And yeah, I managed to help those guys out, and Jurassic as well, Scourger. So all those guys, we had a lot of fun. And yeah, it was tedious. It was very repetitive because we did die from time to time. But as you can see here, it was all worth it. And I did end up beating it like 3 times. That's how helpful I am, guys. Because, you know, so I do want to appreciate them because they did thank me and everything. And then I asked, did you get it? Because they all died except me. So there you go, I'm carrying the team. No, but still. And they got it. So that was awesome. And then here's the end right here. D Rex hint. You know, will we see D Rex in Roblox? That would be so awesome. I doubt it, but still. We hear D Rex's roar. And yeah, make sure to watch up here for more Rebirth stuff. And I'll see you later. Bye, everyone.